Welcome back to the Bills bunker. It is officially the 2025 NFL season, and the Buffalo Bills are kicking things off on Sunday Night Football in a rematch of last year's divisional round matchup between the Bills and the Ravens. It's going to be huge. The MVP, the reigning MVP, Josh Allen, against Lamar Jackson, a two-time MVP. The Ravens coming in with a lot to prove in this game. They have a lot on the table. They're looking for redemption, at least in some form, after taking a loss in that playoff game last year. The Bills, they're looking to come back strong after yet another disappointing end to the season in Kansas City during the AFC Championship. So we're going to be reacting live here at Highmark Stadium throughout the farewell season. This is week one. We're going to be going on the road. We're going to be having a blast this season, and I'm going to be bringing the energy all season long. If you haven't yet, make sure to click that subscribe button for more content just like this. Right now, currently over 18,000 subscribers. Let's try to get to 20,000 subscribers by the end of September. I know we can do it, Bills Mafia. Let's run it. Let's run it back. Let's have a great season. Go Bills. We'll talk soon. Let's go! What a way to start off this football game. The Buffalo Bills driving down the field, and Dalton Kincaid caps off the drive with a touchdown reception. He is so back. The Buffalo Bills are so back. We are so back here on the Bills bunker. Hey, 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 hey. Let's go, Buffalo. What a start. Defense, gotta stand strong. Try to get a stop against Derrick Henry, Lamar Jackson, and that tough offense. But what a start to this offensive unit. Shout. Go, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Go, Bills. The Baltimore Ravens settle for a field goal on their opening drive, and that's a trade-off the Bills will take all game long. Let's go. Bills up 7-3 here late in the first quarter. So let's see what they can do. Keep up this momentum, get another offensive possession, hopefully another touchdown. That was Derrick Henry, also known as the King, with a touchdown, and he stiff-armed Cole Bishop pretty good there. Derrick Henry's such a dangerous downhill runner. That guy's a beast, a tank, and he's been around. He's over 30 years old, but he's not showing any signs of slowing down. Giving the Ravens their first lead of the game. We knew this was going to be a back-and-forth seesaw battle. No surprises here. Let's see how the Bills' offense responds here early in the second quarter. This is not going as planned, but Derrick Henry and Lamar Jackson are just running all over the Buffalo Bills defense right now. They have absolutely no answer for it. 17-7 for the Ravens here in the second quarter. Not good. The Bills offense really needs to respond here. They need to get moving, hightail it down the field, get some points back. But this defense, they got to come up with some kind of stop. Somehow, some way, force a turnover. You need to get the Baltimore Ravens offense off the field. It's good. The Bills get back on the board with a field goal converted by the 41-year-old Matt Prater. He was signed on Thursday, so we really didn't have much time to ramp up with the Bills, but he's here with Tyler Bass being out due to injury, and now Bills find themselves down by 7 points with 2:50 to go in the second quarter. Baltimore Ravens take over possession here, so you gotta try to force a turnover. Get a stop here. It's really important you do so, considering the Ravens get the ball back to start the second half. With 31 seconds left in the first half, the Bills defense bending but not breaking, forcing the Baltimore Ravens to settle for another field goal here. 20-10 ball game with 31 seconds to go in the second half. Bills out of timeouts. So let's see how they choose to operate the clock here. How are they going to utilize their offense? Let's see what they do here with 31 seconds left on the clock. It would be ideal to come out of this with a field goal. As time expires in the first half, it was Matt Prater drilling a field goal and bringing this back to a one-score game. So 20-13 in favor of the Baltimore Ravens. The Ravens offense, they were able to do whatever they wanted to do in that first half, running the football really effectively, efficiently. The Bills defense couldn't get off the field. They broke a lot. They say bend but don't break, but there's a lot of breaking, there's a lot of bending, and that needs to be corrected in the second half. Bills offense, you'd like to see them get more touchdowns, because if you're the Baltimore Ravens, you'll trade your touchdowns for the Bills field goals all game long. Because at the end of the day, they're just going to walk out of here with a victory if that's what happens in the second half. Let's see the Bills try to correct that and move forward. Stay tuned. We're in for quite the finish here in the second half. And there you go. The Bills defense picking up right where they left off. Ugly start to the second half. Very few plays for the Baltimore Ravens to get all the way down the field and into the end zone. That drive was all Zay Flowers. Zay Flowers caps it off with a touchdown. Get a couple long receptions there. Bills defense, they had no answer. The Buffalo Bills are down, but they are not out. They're down by 8 points, rather than the 7 that they would have been if they would have let the PAT stand. Instead, there was a flag. The Bills elect to go for 2. They got it, but there was a flag. And this exact same situation happened in Kansas City during the AFC Championship game last year. I don't want to remind everyone about that, but it's a game the Bills lost. It's taking points off the board. I'm never a believer of doing that, even if it gives you an opportunity to get one more extra point. Here's the situation. Bills, with that PAT, they would have just been down 7. Now you're down by 8. That's the trade-off you get. Now you got to get a touchdown and a 2-point conversion just to tie it. Plus, you have to stop the Ravens' offense. So that's a lot to ask for. What can go wrong is going wrong for the Buffalo Bills right now. DeAndre Hopkins turning back the clock with an amazing one-handed grab for a touchdown, 29-yard touchdown. Ravens find themselves up 34-19, so it's a 15-point lead with 1:09 remaining in quarter 3. Really not a good situation for the Bills whatsoever. They got the ball back, but down by 15 points. Tough situation to be in, especially against a Ravens team that can just run the ball and drain that clock so effectively. So the Bills, they really got their work cut out for themselves here. You're going to have to force some turnovers, score some touchdowns, basically play a perfect fourth quarter and get some help from the Ravens. Nope. So the Buffalo Bills with a touchdown. That's great. I absolutely love to see that. However, I'm still not that thrilled because the Buffalo Bills had to go for 2 points. They went for a 2-point conversion. It was intercepted. No good. And with that, the Buffalo Bills find themselves down by 9 points. Now I want to take you back to what I said earlier in this video when I said that this might come back to haunt the Bills when they took points off the board. That was a coaching decision to take points off the board. Got a little greedy going for 2, and the 2-point conversion was no good. Now another 2-point conversion, no good. This is reminding me of that Kansas City AFC championship game. This is frustrating. Bills find themselves down by 9 points. 12:51 to go in the fourth quarter. It's not impossible to come back, but it's going to be hard. You got to have everything go right for you. It's a 2-possession game against the Baltimore Ravens team that can just drain that clock so good. So, got to get those turnovers, and You cannot afford to make any more mistakes anywhere in this game, essentially. You got to be perfect in all three phases.
What happens when they need one stop? They don't fucking get a stop.
I just witnessed Derrick Henry rush 46 yards through the Buffalo Bills defense like it was nothing. On the play before that, Lamar Jackson, it looked like he was going to get sacked. Instead, he takes it for a long gain and a first down on what could have been a huge momentum swing for the Bills. Really frustrating all around. You can see this is uncharacteristic of Bills Mafia. With 11:40 to go in the fourth quarter, some fans are starting to empty the stadium a little bit. So, yes, it's still a pretty packed stadium, but there's a lot of fans leaving, and I can't blame them. I really can't. The Bills down by 15. It's not over, but like I've said, it really feels like it's over. We'll see if the Bills have a response. I'm sure they'll score some more points, but so will the Ravens at this rate.
There's no way they're going to get them. Incomplete pass.
Will take it down by 8 with 3:56 to go in quarter number 4. Let's see, can they get the football back, and what will they do with it? To be determined. We're about to find out.
On the return. Derrick Henry with the carry, fumbles the ball.
Bills ball! It's a Bills ball! What? Oh! Bills ball! Derrick Henry fumbled it! Woo! So the Buffalo Bills get the touchdown, but they fail to get the 2-point conversion, which is really frustrating. I've been saying this all night long since the first time. The Bills, they got greedy earlier tonight. They had the point, and they took it off the board for 2-point conversion. Now, 3 timeouts left. They need to get a stop really quick. They can't even let Derrick Henry get a first down. So let's see what happens here.